Has anyone seen my popcorn? Brandon, no! Brandon, don't eat that!
Brandon, don't eat the popcorn.
Brandon, spit it out!
Brandon, God. Brandon, stop it! Spit it out!
No, you can't have that popcorn. That popcorn is not.
Guys,
Oh no,
Brandon.
I got popcorn stuck in my throat.
It sounds like he's choking.
No.
You need a Heimlich?
Listen, that is ghost pepper chili.
What?
Huh?
Want to keep up with the latest Camodo gaming videos? Be sure to subscribe and click that bell. Oh boy, you guys are about to listen to me ramble for like 10 minutes here because I'm gonna be piggybacking off OB here. And no, I'm not making an apology video for playing brain rot games. It's actually this one. I brought Brandon back. I want to go ahead and say that it is true in like, hey, there is no pressure. You don't have to like record a bunch of videos with us. But, you know, we want to collab and we want to do a big group collab. And that is going to be a thing that's happening. But there's a couple issues. And let me explain. Now, you're probably seeing some footage of probably one of the later videos with when we were all the, I guess you call it the well, actually it really bugs me when people call it the OG group because it isn't the OG group. The OG group was just me, Spy. Well, actually, if you want to go really far back, the OG group's probably actually OB and Spy Cakes. I tagged on like a couple months later. Brandon tagged on like a year later. Brandon left like probably 2 years after that, and then me, Spy Cakes, and OB have been a group for, geez, oh my goodness, it's close to 10 years, or well, I would say probably about 8 years, 9 years. That's scary, actually. But yeah, we're not getting into logistics about who's an OG, who isn't an OG. It is the whole fact of I'm excited. I am super excited to hopefully get to play with Brandon again. Now, and I think people need to probably whoa up on the brakes. Also, sorry, I'm not doing this like some sort of face cam video here. I'll put my face on screen. Imagine my mouth moving and talking. I'm sorry, I'm not really into like face cam videos on YouTube. It's just not my thing. I don't like watching them. I'm excited, and it's like not one of those things where it's like, oh, we're all of a sudden gonna be just doing nothing but collab videos again. Like this is gonna be probably, and which I'm not speaking for anybody else, but in my head, the way I have this pictured is, hey, you know, every once in a while, you want to come play a game with us? We'll see what happens. And this kind of comes up with an issue in my head because maybe I'm overthinking this, and there's a good chance I really do overthink a lot of things in my life. Like, I wonder if I turned off the oven after I cooked lunch today. Okay, I can't confirm it is off. So my channel has changed, and my channel has changed a lot. If you look at my channel, and this is another thing that's always bugged me, when they're like, oh, well, peak Camodo was in 2020. I was like, yes, because everybody was at home sick. And I'm pretty sure I just could have had a video of me farting on YouTube and it probably would have done well. But yeah, a lot of people consider this was like the peak amount of views, and it was when I was doing like Gmod videos, Among Us, which I think that's potentially what we're going to collab on. At least to start with here, and stuff like that. I was still doing a little bit of MNG, but I wasn't the channel I am today. And this is where the issue kind of rears its head. Say I do a collab. Say I do a collab with all 4 members. Say we do something like an Among Us video. I don't know where to stick it. So you see, in my eyes, and I'm pretty sure a lot of my active audience now, a lot of them don't know of those times. And I'm kind of a changed channel. Like I do stuff like Beam and G's, a lot of car games, simulators. We're doing a lot of My Winter Car. And I feel like I've loosened up a little bit. You know, I'm not as, I don't want to call myself PG-13, but I'm not as like G-rated, if that makes sense. And I'm not saying the other guys are, but like my content's changed. Like I don't do Gmod on this channel anymore. It's all over on Camodo too, which I'm still actively doing it. You know, a lot of people will still ask, why don't you do Gmod? And I will mention for like the 1000th time, I have Camodo too, where I do Gmod. Some role plays, hide and seeks, prop hunt, and I do some other stuff over there too. And I was like, man, I guess I would stick the Among Us, like say we do a collab. It's the first video with Brandon back. And like I said, I want to put like a little asterisk or something right there. We don't know what the situation's going to be like. He is a busy, I mean, he's got his own successful YouTube channel. He's a busy person. He's going to be having a child soon, which congratulations. I'm not spoiling anything. He's announced that. So, I mean, I'm pretty sure most people who are familiar with him know that that's a thing. So congratulations. That's awesome. and you are going to be one busy fellow. But yeah, I was having a debate with it. You know, I had a Discord conversation with Spy Cakes and OB. You know, we had talked about like, oh, this is probably going to happen. This is what we're thinking, what we want to do. And I got really excited, and then it hit me, and I was like, where do I stick this? Not that I can't do videos like that, because I did a teardown the other day where we did prop hunt, and it did pretty well on the main channel. So I think sometimes I scare myself with my channel going, well, no, I can't do this on my main channel anymore because people aren't going to watch. And there's another weird thing, and it's a thing with a lot of YouTubers. When you release a video, like you kind of like there's a couple channels that can do whatever they want. They could post a video of themselves farting and it'll get 1 million views. But there are certain channels where it's like, okay, I'm more of a car channel, or this channel over here is like a Minecraft channel, or somebody else's channel is like a Roblox channel. So I'm afraid of posting something like this. I think it'll do good because it's like, oh yeah, you know, frustrated. We're playing all together. Plus, I like Among Us because you get different perspectives. Everybody can essentially record the same video, but you're off doing, you know, separate things, which is kind of cool. And yeah, it's kind of scary almost. And I hate saying it like that because it's like, you know, you sound like, oh, I'm a baby. I'm a freaking YouTuber. I ain't got anything to complain about. It's, you know, this is maybe I'm doing the overthinking thing again. But I think I'm leaning towards releasing it on the main channel. Like if it was any other, like say if it was just me, Spy Cakes, and OB, it would probably for sure go on channel 2. That's where like Repo went and stuff like that. But now I'm like, you know, maybe it's okay to release stuff like this on the main channel. I'm not saying like, oh, let me release all my Gmods and all that on the main channel. Because ultimately, we all have to figure out what YouTube's actually going to push. YouTube is a fickle thing. I can release a Gmod on my channel too, and it'll do fairly well. Say it gets about, you know, 40,000 views. If I were to release that same video on channel 1, there's a chance it does not get pushed, and it like gets 20,000 views because that's not really what its audience is expecting. At least that's how we kind of interpret this working. Now, whether or not it actually works that way, not really sure. I'm sure YouTube's got a mega computer somewhere that decides what to do or how the algorithm works. I really don't know. So, and that was kind of my thing. It's like a celebration, and I feel like it's right to throw it on the channel 1. There's going to be even like audience that clicks in the video goes, why is he playing Among Us? Also, who the heck's Brandon? And yeah, it's weird because it's literally been 4, maybe 3.5, 4 years since we played. I want to say last time I actually, and this is as of recording this, like we're all going to get together in a Discord, and I'm excited. I wanted to message him immediately, which by the time this video's come out, I probably already talked to him, but I don't want to like bombard somebody. It's like, oh yeah, we're doing this, and I start messaging him like crazy and going, hey, we're doing this thing, yay. But yeah, it's been a while. Been a really long time, and I'm sure most people are happy, and it's gonna be great, you know, and I hope it does well for him, and I hope that we get to do more of this. But I think there just needs to be some expectations set because, you know, he's been successful as a solo channel. I don't think it's gonna be like the old times where it's like everybody's we're all like doing just nothing but collab videos like that. And I think that's kind of the expectation. That's what most people should probably go in expecting. But I mean, it's exciting. It is freaking exciting. It's like, say you had a buddy in like high school or something, you hadn't seen him in years, and all of a sudden he shows back up, and it's like, hey, let's go out and, you know, do something fun. But I really like Brandon. Like Brandon was one of the most genuine people. Like when we hung out in real life, it was easy to have a conversation with. There's certain people, like especially with us YouTubers, you meet another YouTuber for the first time in real life, it's awkward, but it didn't feel awkward with Brandon. He just felt like I'm talking to another like normal person. Most YouTubers are not normal, by the way. But yeah, no, I'm excited. It is a thing. I was just confused. You know, I had this kind of like thing in the back of my head going, how is this, like, what's the expectations? How is this supposed to turn out? Let me know what you guys think. You know, it was a debate I had, and I had to make a video, and I was like, well, I mean, one, the video is going to do well because it's like a vlog style video and it's going to get tons of views, and, you know, us YouTubers like views, but it is a genuine like question because like after we had gotten through with our first initial Discord conversation between me, Spy, and OB, I even had to go tell my wife. I was like, this is cool, but I don't know what to do. Where does this go? So let me know your guys' thoughts down in the comment section below. And if you made it this far in the video, potato salad, type it down in the comments. Well, maybe type your question first and then answer it with potato salad and confuse everybody. But thank you guys for listening to me ramble for like 10-ish minutes. And we will see you guys hopefully soon with the collab.